Myself, Dr. P.P. Vani from Gokhale Education Society's R.S. Sapat College of Engineering, Management Studies and Research, Nasik. Welcome you all on video lecture series for engineering chemistry on water technology. From this video, you will be able to learn what is caustic embrittlement, causes, prevention and disadvantage. It is one of the ill effect by use of hard water in generation of steam. Second, priming causes, why it causes, prevention, how can you prevent, and what are the disadvantages till that priming occurs. And last one, that is foaming, it causes, prevention and disadvantage. Both these are the ill effect by use of hard water in generation of steam, that is caustic embrittlement and priming and foaming. So we will learn one by one in this video. First one, caustic embrittlement itself. This term indicates caustic means alkaline substances, embrittlement means metal becomes a brittle. What is brittle? Means you can easily break a metal. I think that is called as a embrittlement, and it causes due to the caustic substances, hence it is called as a caustic embrittlement. What happens? What are the causes? That is when excess of sodium carbonate is used for removing hardness of water. What happens? That sodium carbonate reacts with the excess of steam and it forms a NaOH, that is called as the caustic substances, and that NaOH form acquires the cracks present in the boiler walls and continuous contact of that alkaline substances. I think that boiler becomes a brittle. This is the only cause why this caustic embrittlement causes while generation of steam in the boiler. A concentration cell is established between the concentrated NaOH and dilute NaOH in contact with the boiler walls. And as concentration cell is formed, that concentrated region behaves as an anode, thus resulting in corrosion of boiler to form a sodium ferrite. Now you know the cause, and after that how can you prevent? Why it causes? It causes due to the use of sodium carbonate. So avoid the use of that sodium carbonate, and instead of that sodium carbonate, if we use the phosphate salts, you can avoid the caustic embrittlement. You can use a sodium sulfate or agar-agar gel compounds to fill the fine cracks in the boiler, means avoid the explosion of the boiler due to the corrosion occurs due to the formation of NaOH. What are the disadvantage? Metal becomes brittle, increases the chances of explosion, disturb the function of boiler are the disadvantages, and causes prevention for the caustic embrittlement. Now come to the second one, I think priming and foaming. I think foaming is one of the simple term. I think most of you are known for that foaming, but priming is something a different term. What is priming? When you see the definition, I think some particles of water are carried along with the steam. Thus steam becomes wet, and that process of formation of wet steam is called as a priming. For that priming, I am telling you one simple example that is in our routine life, that is called as the pressure cooker. I think all of you know the pressure cooker. We are using that pressure cooker for cooking the foods with the help of steam. So what happens when you require that large quantity of steam with a small period, with a short period? So in that case you will have to release the valve immediately. So when I am taking the example of pressure cooker, if you are in a hurry, what happens? when you take a simple example for cooking a rice, so in that case, again you will have to put some another thing to keep it into that pressure cooker. When you are in a hurry, you will have to release the valve, and without releasing the valve, it is not possible to open the pressure cooker. So what happens when you release the valve of the pressure cooker? In that case, some water droplets are carried, and that is called as a priming. Means priming is occurred due to the requirement of large quantity of steam with a short period. That is called as the priming. Just you are showing the pictures of priming, that is some water droplets are carried and carry over that bubble. I think that bubble becomes or steam becomes wet. I think that is called as the priming. Now, what is the foaming? Foaming is the simple, I think everybody knows. Foaming is nothing but the formation of bubbles. But these bubbles, remember that these bubbles are formed on the surface of the water. Means continuous formation of bubble on the surface of water. I think it is called as a foaming. I think you can now know what is priming and foaming. So we'll have to take one by one. I think first is reasons of or causes of the priming. Why this priming causes? Just I told the example of pressure cooker, and by taking that example of pressure cooker, I think you can easily know what is priming, why it is causes, and one of the simple cause that a high speed of steam generation, presence of excess of foam, very high level of boiler feed water, sometimes a faulty design of the boiler, and in case of high quantity of steam, large quantity of steam requirement, you will have to drop down the pressure of that boiler suddenly. So that's why it also the maybe the reason for priming. If this priming occur, what happens? What is the prevention? How can you prevent? And you can prevent use of softened water. That is the only remedy. Instead of using the hard water, if you use the soft water, I think you can prevent the priming. Maintaining the low level in the boiler feed water. Avoid the rapid changes in the steam rate. That is one of the major preventing thing for the priming, and use of the steam purifiers. Until that priming occurs, what are the disadvantages? Due to the priming, salts present in the droplets enter into the part of the machinery, and steam leads to the decreasing the life of machinery, because when this parts comes directly in contact with the steam, chances of corrosion increases. Means disadvantage is corrosion, may be also one of the disadvantage. Now what are the foaming? What is the reasons of foaming? High concentration of dissolved salts in the boiler feed water. Why foaming occurs? Second, presence of oily droplets in the boiler feed water may be also the reason for foaming. And presence of finely dispersed suspended particles may also cause a foaming. Violent agitation means stir the water very fastly. I think you can say that some bubbles are formed on the surface of water, and that's why this foaming also causes. So how can you prevent? I think very simple, by addition of some anti-foaming agent like castor oil is one of them. Then adding chemicals like sodium aluminate. Then you can avoid the violent agitation. This foaming also causes due to the due to the large distance between that boiler feed water and between that boiler and the feed source. So in that case, if you maintain the height of that feed source as well as boiler, you can prevent the formation of foaming. So what are the disadvantages of foaming? Due to the foaming, actual height of that water or water present in the boiler you cannot judge, because it most of the part will be captured by that foam formed in the boiler. that is the disadvantages. Then foaming also causes wet steam formation. That are the disadvantages for foaming. I think from that video you can understand that is what is caustic embrittlement, why it causes, and how can you prevent. Similarly, for priming and foaming, very interesting to learn that caustic embrittlement as well as priming and foaming. Thank you very much for your patient listening.